be pressurized by the fact we were two. I open all the windows, try to chase the past out, but the silence rushes in where your laughter flew. Every morning is a battle against inertia, against the muscle memory that reaches for your side. I'm starting from scratch, learning basic survival, with no instruction manual, nowhere left to hide. It's not just the big things, it's the smallest emotions, like pouring one cup instead of two at the start of the day. The way I hold my coffee, the timing of my notions, every single routine just got rearranged. And I'm failing at the process of learning to breathe alone. Every inhale feels like sand, every exhale is a stone. You were the rhythm of my lungs, the beat that kept time. Now I'm staggering and gasping, committing a self-crime. I keep searching for the anchor, the familiar sound, but the only thing I hear is the space where you're not found. It's a brutal daily lesson, and the world just watches on while I'm learning to breathe alone. They say distraction is the fastest way to heal, so I fill my hours up with noise and movement fast and bright. But when the light goes down and the truth starts to feel real, I find myself back in the darkness, reaching for your light. I try to remember who I was before our story, before your shadow became my permanent shade. But that version of me is just a fading glory, a blueprint that forever got delayed. It's not just the distance, it's the feeling of disconnection, like a severed nerve that suddenly can't feel. Every instinct is a plea for your direction, and I'm grappling with the wound that refuses to heal. And I'm failing at the process of learning to breathe alone. Every inhale feels like sand, every exhale is a stone. You were the rhythm of my lungs, the beat that kept time. Now I'm staggering and gasping, committing a self-crime. I keep searching for the anchor, a familiar sound, but the only thing I hear is the space where you're not found. It's a brutal daily lesson, and the world just watches on while I'm learning to breathe alone. Maybe one day this desperate, shallow breath will turn into something steady, something strong. But right now, survival is just cheating death and trying to prove to myself I still belong. Alone. The hardest thing to conceive, one slow motion breath, one more second left, while I'm learning to breathe alone. I saw you walking down the street today. You were laughing the same way you used to laugh with me. And the air didn't catch, the sky didn't turn gray. The world just kept spinning, indifferent and free. That new person holding your hand didn't flinch. They don't know the history held in that glance. They don't know I was your everything, every inch. The one who was supposed to last beyond chance. I thought I had earned a permanent space, a chapter bound tightly within your heart's book. But I see the ease and the smile on your face, and I know exactly the form that my history took. I'm just another memory now, a faded photograph tucked away in a shoebox, ignored in your loft. I'm the punchline to a joke that wrote on your map that perfect song, the only direction you ever truly knew. Now I'm the static, the noise that lasted too long. A story you tell to explain why you moved. You've replaced the furniture, painted the walls clean, erased the initials we carved in the wood. You've mastered the art of acting like I've never been, like our years together were misunderstood. I thought I had earned a permanent space, a chapter bound tightly within your heart's book. But I see the ease and the smile on your face, and I know exactly the form that my history took. I'm just another memory now, a faded photograph tucked away in a shoebox, ignored in your loft. I'm the punchline to a joke, the road on your map that you drove down once, then turned away soft. I'm not a scar, I'm just a whisper in the breeze, a line you cross out when you finally write the new page. Just another memory now, and it brings me to my knees to know I'm just part of your forgotten stage. I wish I was the haunting, the regret, or the shame. I wish I was the reason you still lose sleep at night. But you don't even twitch when somebody speaks my name, and that absence of pain is the cruelest, coldest light. Just another memory now, you moved on somehow, and I'm stuck in the past where the picture is clear, while you don't even remember that I used to be here. Just another memory now. Just another memory now. It wasn't a scream, it wasn't a long, drawn out fight, just three soft words spoken in the dead of the night. You stood by the doorway, framed by the street lamp's glow, and the world stood still, letting all the colors go. You said I can't stay, and then the door clicked shut, leaving a silent void in the deep, painful rut. The sound itself lasted maybe half a second, but my memory is trapped where that final word beckoned. I've had the carpets cleaned, I rearranged the furniture, I even burned the sweaters that still smelled of your skin. I thought if I moved mountains, I could conquer the nature of the emptiness that swallowed every place you had been. But I can't escape the echo of your goodbye. It bounces off the walls whenever I try to sigh. It lives inside the silence of a house built for two, a phantom sound wave constantly breaking through. It's not the words themselves, it's the finality it holds, ringing in my core, a story that never gets old. Just that fragile, desperate click, and the three words you sigh, the deafening, endless echo of your goodbye. Turn the volume to 10 to drown out the memory of that moment again and again. But in between the crashing drums and the singer's cry, I hear the ghost of your last breath passing by. I hear the scrape of your shoes on the hardwood floor, the sound of possibility walking out the door. It's an auditory ghost, a cruel, persistent hum, the sound of my entire future going numb. I've had the carpets cleaned, I rearranged the furniture, get past that single second of time. Maybe I could start to heal, maybe I could climb. But it replays on a loop, a terrible lonely chime. A punishment for loving you, my most expensive crime. The silence returns and then it's back again. That faint heartbreaking sound of where the love had been. The echo of your goodbye, it will never die. Just that echo, forever ringing. Floorboards still creak where we used to spin circles under the chandelier now. Switched off in grey, I remember the weight of your hand on my waistline. The way you would laugh when I'd stumble away. I'd turn up the record, the one that defined us. The same perfect rhythm, the violin swell, but the space between heartbeat is distant too wide now. Just ghosts in the music and this quiet hell. I can feel your breath on the back of my neck. I can taste the cheap wine on your midnight kiss. This house is a theater of beautiful echoes, and none of them bring back the moment I miss. I'm dancing in the dark alone, holding a shadow where your body was thrown. Following steps that my feet still recall. Just waiting for your ghost to answer my call. I pull you in close, I spin you around, without a word spoken, without a sound. This is my pen, it's my bittersweet prayer. Just reliving the rhythm that isn't there. My reflection is blurred in the window beside me, a solitary figure in a spotlight of pain. I trip on the silence and steady my posture, pretending you're guiding me through the refrain. I clutch at the fabric, I trace the rough outline of where your warm shoulder was resting on mine. It's easier here where the light can expose me, where memory makes everything perfectly fine. I can feel your breath on the back of my neck. I can taste the cheap wine on your midnight kiss. This house is a theater of beautiful echoes, and none of them bring back the moment I miss. I'm dancing in the dark alone, holding a shadow where your body was thrown. Following steps that my feet still recall. Just waiting for your ghost to answer my call. I pull you in close, I spin you around, without a word spoken, without a sound. This is my pen, it's my bittersweet prayer. Just reliving the rhythm that isn't there. When the music stops fading, the illusion breaks down, and I'm caught in the stillness, mid-turn, mid-embrace. Just one broken dreamer in a tattered old dress, in the cold, empty air of this devastating place. I won't turn the lights on, I can't face the truth. I'd rather pretend for the rest of my youth. Dancing in the dark, holding the shadow where your body was thrown. Following steps that my feet still recall. Just waiting for your ghost to answer my call. I pull you in close, I spin you around, without a word spoken, without a sound. This is my pen, it's my bittersweet prayer. Just reliving the rhythm that isn't there. I found the old photographs tucked in the drawer. The edges are soft, the smiles are all wide. We look like a promise, unbreakable shore. But that happiness, darling, where did it hide? You told me the stars were just waiting for us. that nothing could ever pull you from my side. I memorize every word, every whisper, every touch, a perfect script that the future denied. I stand at the wreckage of the plans we once made, and the silence is deafening, heavy and vast. It's not just the breaking, it's the foundation that swayed, the realization the future was never meant to last. Oh, I see it clearly now, the perfect reflection. Every sweet phrase was a calculated delay. Everything we built was just smoke and deception, and the truth hit me hard on the morning today. Yesterday's lie keeps echoing loud, a beautiful fiction that fooled the whole crowd. I love the person you desperately sold. Now I'm left with the stories that will never be told.
Yeah, you painted the future with vibrant, bold strokes, and I stood right there, blinded by all of the light. I ignored all the cracks, I dismissed all the jokes. The moments your eyes didn't quite look right. You said we were home, safe from the storm,
but home was just paper, easily torn. I swallowed your words, keeping my heart warm, never suspecting the day I'd be more warm. I stand at the wreckage of the plans we once made, and the silence is deafening, heavy and vast. It's not just the breaking, it's the foundation that swayed, the realization the future was never meant to last. Oh, I see it clearly now, the perfect reflection. Every sweet phrase was a calculated delay. Everything built was just smoke and deception, and the truth hit me hard on the morning today. Yesterday's lie keeps echoing loud, a beautiful fiction that fooled the whole crowd. I love the person you desperately sold. Now I'm left with the stories that will never be told. I don't mind the sadness, I don't fear the goodbye. What hurts is the knowledge that none of it mattered. The years that I gave to a dream in your eye were just kindling for flames that eventually scattered. I wish I could unhear the promises made, unread all the notes that you left on my bed. Oh, I see it clearly now, the perfect reflection. Every sweet phrase was a calculated delay. Everything we built was just smoke and deception, and the truth hit me hard on the morning today. Yesterday's like a yard, keeps echoing loud, a beautiful fiction that fooled the whole crowd. I love the person you desperately sold. Now I'm left with the stories that will never be told. The calendar says it's been 6 months of waking, but my bones still count the minutes since you went. I cleared the clutter, took down the pictures, I even changed the scent. But when I walk the halls, I feel the chill that you left behind. I feel it still. It's an invisible shawl, a kind of cruel comfort that settles heavy on my skin. I try to shed you, try to tear you up, but every mirror shows I'm still wearing your ghost. It's the whisper in the static, the silence in the loft, the permanent shade I carry, the love that I lost the most. I'm walking through this world and your memories close, and I can't stop tracing the outline of where your hand once goes. songs we bought on that trip and deleted every single song we shared. But I can't erase the tremor of your name on my lip, or the empty space where you swore you cared. They tell me time will mend this fragile heart, that a new chapter's waiting for a clean start. But the truth is I don't wanna be made whole if it means letting go of your broken soul. I try to shed you, try to tear you off, but every mirror shows I'm still wearing your ghost. It's the whisper in the static, the silence in the loft, the permanent shade I carry, the love that I lost the most. I'm walking through this world and your memories close, and I can't stop tracing the outline of where your hand once goes. Oh, I'm shivering, but not from the cold. I'm still wearing your ghost. I'm still wearing your ghost. Maybe I'm afraid of what's underneath this skin. If I finally let the memory dissolve, is there anything left of me to let a new life begin? Or did you take it all when you made your resolve? This haunted feeling is the last thing that's mine. This phantom limb, this devastating sigh. The room gets darker, the hours grow late, and I pull you closer, sealed by fate. Just your ghost, just your ghost, just your ghost, and I'm wearing you the most, wearing your ghost, still wearing your ghost. I can still smell the coffee you burned on the counter, the morning light slicing the dust in the air. We talked about nothing, just weather and traffic, a silent agreement that nothing was there. You folded your sweater, you picked up your car keys, and I stood by the door like I wasn't afraid. A regular Tuesday, a moment in passing, except for the promise you finally betrayed. I didn't reach out, I didn't try to slow it, too proud or too broken to beg you to stay. No, every clock stops and every song pauses right where I let you walk away. Oh, the day you left, the whole world went monochrome, a picture frame shattered, a ship losing home. The colors went muted, the music died slow, and I'm stuck right here in the shadow you throw. It wasn't a fight, no dramatic goodbye, just one small decision that emptied my sky. Every tomorrow still hurts like the past on the quiet, cold morning your memory casts. Cold morning your memory cast. I wander the rooms now, I talk to the furniture, asking them why they can't tell me what's wrong. I threw out your things, but the ghost of your laughter still echoes the tune of our favorite old song. They say that time heals, that the edges get softer, but every new sunrise just brings back the sting of wishing I knew, as you stood in the doorway, that this was the last memory fate was going to bring. every song pauses right where I let you walk away. Oh, the day you left, the whole world went monochrome. A picture frame shattered, a ship losing home. The colors were muted, the music died slow, and I'm stuck right here in the shadow you throw. It wasn't a fight, no dramatic goodbye, just one small decision that emptied my sky. Every tomorrow still hurts like the past. On the quiet, cold morning, your memory cast. Cold morning, your memory cast. I replay that moment 1,000 times over. The things I could have said, the truth I could speak. Maybe a hug or a hand on your shoulder, anything just to prevent this deep leak. But you walked out the door and the lock just clicked hollow, and I knew in that sound that my future was gone. I sent a dozen messages into the void, trying to find the reason, the flaw or the sign. I typed out all the questions that keep me annoyed, trying to solve the mystery of what wasn't mine. I didn't ask for an apology or a second chance, just a final conversation, a merciful close. I just needed the dignity of a farewell glance, but you chose the route where nobody knows. I'd rather have the shouting, the anger, the storm, the ugly, messy truth that we couldn't agree. Anything to feel the remnants of something warm, anything but this empty space you left surrounding me. And now I realize the silence is your last word, the coldest, most cutting thing I've ever heard. It echoes through the hallways where your promises lie, a deafening refusal to even say goodbye. You built this glass wall where I could see you move on, but my frantic pleading is lost and withdrawn. There's no explanation, no comfort, no guide. The silence is your last word, and nowhere to hide. I replay the last night, searching for the clue, a hidden meaning in the casual tone of your voice. Did you already decide? Did you know what to do while I was oblivious, making the wrong choice? The world outside moved forward, unaware of the lack, but in this room, I'm stuck in the moment you froze. Every single minute drives me further back as the space between us endlessly grows. I'd rather have the shout and the anger, the storm, the ugly, messy truth that we couldn't agree. Anything to feel the remnants of something warm, anything but this empty space you left surrounding me. And now I realize the silence is your last word, the coldest, most cutting thing I've ever heard. It echoes through the hallways where your promises lie, a deafening refusal to even say goodbye. You built this glass wall where I can see you move on, but my frantic pleading is lost and withdrawn. There's no explanation, no comfort, no guide. The silence is your last word. The doctor checks my pulse and says the rhythm is fine. Says my blood pressure's steady, says I'll be okay. But he doesn't measure the emotional incline or the steep silent drop where you walked away. I'm functional, they say. I still go to work, I still make the coffee, I still pay the rent. But underneath the surface where the true feelings lurk, I know that every vital function has been spent. I feel the silence in the cavity of my chest, where the frantic wild passion used to reside. Now there's a vacuum where love used to rest. Nothing to push the feeling, nothing to guide. My heart's forgotten how to beat since the day you left me here. It's running on autopilot, fueled by duty and fear. It's just a hollow drum responding to the need. Not pumping joy or sorrow, just surviving indeed. It took the shock of losing you to paralyze the core. Now it's just counting time but not asking for more. Like a dormant volcano, beautiful, cold and neat. My heart's forgotten how to beat. The senses won't go. I try to recall the rush of a very first kiss, the nervous excitement of a future untold. But even the good memories land with a miss, just dust in the wreckage, sterile and cold. I feel the silence in the cavity of my chest, where the frantic wild passion used to reside. Now there's a vacuum where love used to rest. Nothing to push the feeling, nothing to guide. My heart's forgotten how to beat since the day you left me here. It's running on autopilot, fueled by duty and fear. It's just a hollow drum responding to the need. Not pumping joy or sorrow, just surviving indeed. It took the shock of losing you to paralyze the core. Now it's just counting time but not asking for more. Like a dormant volcano, beautiful, cold and neat. My heart's forgotten how to beat. I need a jolt, a flicker, a small desperate sign to tell me there's warmth left beneath this frozen disguise. But the stillness is perfect, the quiet is divine, a monument to everything that finally dies. Tick-tock, that's the clock, not my pulse. Tick-tock, waiting for the collapse. It doesn't beat for you, it doesn't beat for me. Just coasting on silence eternally. I saw you walking down the street today. You were laughing the same way you used to laugh with me. And the air didn't catch, the sky didn't turn gray. The world just kept spinning indifferent and free. That new person holding your hand didn't flinch. They don't know the history held in that glance. They don't know I was your everything, every inch. The one who was supposed to last beyond chance. I thought I had earned a permanent space, a chapter bound tightly within your heart's book. But I see the ease and the smile on your face, and I know exactly the form that my history took. I'm just another memory now, a faded photograph tucked away in a shoebox, ignored in your loft. I'm the punchline to a joke, the road on your map that you drove down once, then turn away soft. I'm not a scar, I'm just a whisper in the breeze, a line you cross out when you finally write the new page. Just another memory now, and it brings me to my knees. another memory now. A faded photograph tucked away in a shoebox, ignored in your loft. I'm the punchline to a joke, the road on your map that you drove down once, then turned away soft. I'm not a scar, I'm just a whisper in the breeze, a line you cross out when you finally write the new page. Just another memory now, and it brings me to my knees to know I'm just part of your forgotten stage. I wish I was the haunting, the regret, or the shame. I wish I was the reason you still lose sleep at night. But you don't even twitch when somebody speaks my name, and that absence of pain is the cruelest, coldest light. Just another memory now. You've moved on somehow, and I'm stuck in the past where the picture is clear, while you don't even remember that I used to be here. Just another memory now.